Holy fuck, chat! Are we back or are we fucking back right now? They changed a few things on the PTR. So they changed spectral sight, guys. Before it was 1 minute 30 seconds CD and affects its global cooldown. Haste affects the global cooldown of it now. And they actually reverted it to 30 seconds, which is good. Demonic is 5 seconds now instead of 6 seconds. So Demonic, where is it? 5 seconds right now. Also, spectral sight is 30 seconds. But if you go into Father to the Flame, the spectral sight cooldown becomes, I think, 1 minute. So it becomes 1 minute CD and now I get the demon here. There we go. So that's a change over there. Father to the Flame has been moved to the Demon Hunter class 3, so now it's over here. It shares the same node with Collective Anguish. The Hunt damage has been buffed by 22 and 30% buff on the dot, which is actually nice because Hunt used to hit like a wet noodle, bro. And I feel like now with the Hunt, like if I would duel this guy over here, for example, let me see how much damage it will actually do. So I will actually use my Father to the Flame and I will use the inertia buff that I'll get from the unbound kills. And we can see what the Hunt is going to be doing. Let me get the demon up. I kill the demon. Let's see how much it's going to crit. How much did that do? 166k non-crit. And a dot. Actually doing a lot as well, 130k. They made the Hunt a bit stronger here. Not something super crazy, but you know, it's at least a good buff. So Sigil Flame moved to Demon Hunter baseline. Sigil Flame damage is increased by 200%. So if I do this, it does a bit more damage. So the damage is a bit higher. New talent, Live by the Glaive. I think it's this one. When you parry an attack or have one of your attacks parried, restore 2% of your max. I think this is more of a PvE thing. I don't think we'll ever pick this as Havoc. Unnatural Malice, Relentless Pursuit, Extended Stage, and Misery and Defeat have been removed. So those 3 talents have been removed completely out of the game. This one, Unrestrained Fury. Instead of being 2-point node, it became a 1-point node. Increase your Fury by 20. The Shadow Restoration is a 1-rank talent now. It used to be 2. And the healing is instantly 10%. So Shadow Restoration is nice because Demonic Appetite, it became baseline, right? So when we Chaos Strike right now, when you Chaos Strike, here is the souls that you get. It's just baseline right now, which is really nice. So having this additional healing is also really good. Illidari Knowledge, now 1-rank talent, and it reduces the damage taken by 5%. It's like kind of in between. It's not a 6% anymore. It's a small nerf, but it's okay. You get a talent point from it. Will of the Illidari, also same thing here. Rush of Chaos is a 2-rank talent, basically. Pretty much confirms that Metamorphosis is going to be 2-minute CD. I was wondering maybe it was gonna change. This basically makes your Metamorphosis 2-minute CD because it used to be 4 minutes. This used to bring it back to 3 minutes, and now they removed 1 minute by it. So you're gonna have 2-minute Metamorphosis for Sword of Shuffles. So that's a big fucking buff actually for Demon Hunters. There's a new talent called Demon Hide. They put this instead of the Burning Hatred node. What it basically does, magic damage increased by 5%. All magic damage is basically also chaos damage. So this is a flat out 5% damage buff and 5% physical damage reduction. This is huge. This is a really nice talent. I think you'll always pick this for PvP 100%. You cannot let this one slide. Dash of Chaos. For 2 seconds after using Fell Rush, activating it again will dash back towards your initial location. So just to show you how it looks, I'll just remove this and I'll remove this. This is the Dash of Chaos. So basically when you Fell Rush, you can actually port back to the same location where you were at 2 seconds. So now I can like Fell Rush back to this place. It's not like that if I would Fell Rush from here, so at this position, I would Fell Rush back to the position I did it at, you know? So when I Fell Rush, it just means that you Fell Rush backwards, right? If I'm correct. Let's say I will Fell Rush from here. Yeah, you don't really Fell Rush all the way back. It's like another dash. So you can like use this for mobility, maybe into like melees or whatever. It can become super slippery. Something like that. I don't know if I'm going to be picking this myself though, but I don't know. Maybe. Could be good in some situation. New talent, Scars of Suffering, increased Versa by 4% and the threat by 8%. I don't really give a shit about the threat, but the 4% versatility is huge. This is basically 2% damage reduction and 4% damage for Demon Hunters. So you're definitely going to be playing that. This new talent, bro, Chaotic Disposition. Each time you do chaos damage, there's a 7.77% chance to duplicate 21% of the damage. Let's say I will hit this guy here. Let me just test it out. Like, you can see the Chaotic Disposition is doing a lot of fucking damage, bro. It's actually hitting a lot. I'm not sure this is gonna be, like, tuned or not. But, like, It's doing a lot of damage, the chaotic disposition. It looks really good. And it does a lot of damage. So this is definitely a must talent. I think we have to keep our eyes on it. It looks like it will get nerfed. It's a bit too strong, in my opinion, yeah? I-beam damage is increased flat out by 50%. Fell brush damage increased by 100%, by the way. Wait, what? I did not see that. They changed this. Isolated Prey now causes Immolation Aura to always critical strike, was 30% increased damage. And if I go now to Isolated Prey, Immolation Aura always critically strikes, right? So when you're a single target with this guy, and I press my Immolation Auras, I just want to show you guys how it looks. Because of a fire inside, you can proc multiple Immolation Auras at the same time. So right now, Immolation Aura has 2 stacks. And every time I press it, it has a 30% chance to refund a charge when used. So it looks like this. I'll press one, it refunds it, another one. I press my 3rd one, I press my 4th one, I'll press my fucking 5th one here. And look at this. Holy fuck, chat! Are we back or are we fucking back right now? I killed him without touching a fucking... I pressed 5 times on my button, bro. I pressed 5 times on my Immolation Aura and he died. He died, that's it. And the thing is, it's completely RNG, right? Because sometimes I will only get 3. Maybe sometimes I only get 7. Maybe sometimes I only get 2, you know? It's completely RNG. So it's not always guaranteed that you will have like 5 Immolation Auras. So let's go, let's see again. If we were just extremely lucky or not, right? All right, so we throw our glaive on him so we get chaotic imprint and then we spam. Immolation Aura, 1, 2. So you see, here I was unlucky, so I only have 2. It still does good damage. It's pretty cool, right? It still does good damage, but you know, there you were just unlucky. It looks like we're gonna be fucking buying lottery tickets again. That's the kind of gameplay we're gonna be having. Which is also really cool, by the way, this thing, Infernal Armor. Immolation Aura causes your armor, increases your armor by 20% and causes melee attackers to suffer 2.5k kills damage. So basically, when I'm able to stack up my armor by a lot, if I'm getting like a lot of procs from my Immolation Aura, which is also really fucking dope, right? So let's say I have 5.1k armor right now. Physical damage is reduced by 70%. If I use it like now, 1, 2, I only have 2 though. I did not get a proc. My armor increased to 22. How much is that? Like 5% physical damage reduction. Throw Glaive now triggers Cycle of Hatred when Furious Throw is selected. So they did a change, chat, to the tier set for Demon Hunters. Each slash of Blade Dance has 50% chance to throw Glaive an enemy for 35% damage. That's what it says here. But I think they're gonna change this. The 2 sets initial full power automatically trigger Throw Glaive will consume a charge of your Throw Glaive skill and thus require that a charge is available in order to trigger. Blah, 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 blah. Throw Glaive reduces the cooldown of the hunt by 0.4 seconds and the hunt's damage over time. Is a 4 set worth it, chat? What do you guys think? So yeah, chat, I don't know. I think the changes are really awesome. We're gonna be playing different builds. Like we're, for example, getting Netherwalk and Desperate Instincts back. Like this is gonna be free picks for us. Currently, I'm looking at a build like this. I don't know. I haven't really tried out many things, but like especially the right side here, it's really dope. I'm just like stuck in between like whether we're gonna be playing with Elysian Decree or Father to the Flame. They're both 1 minute CD. Father basically gives you a heal and 20% damage for X amount of seconds, but Elysian Decree hits so fucking hard as well, right? It does so much damage. It's actually crazy. So if I would pick Elysian Decree, if I would do it in a game, it would look something like this. I was Farush and my Elysian Decree would do how much? 208k. Which is really a lot of damage. That's just crazy. That's a fuck ton, dude. It's instant and you can like use this as a burst together with your other abilities, right? Like you can like Essence Break together with Elysian Decree and all that shit. It's really fucking strong. Rage Fire does so much damage. Let's see how much Rage Fire will do, yeah? So the Rage Fire actually did like 30k-ish damage on him. So it can be like another 100k. But yeah, guys, looks fucking hype, man. It looks fucking good. It looks really fucking good.